Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. We are happy to here to. Oops, I gotta plug my second monitor in. To work on Elden Seed today. We're gonna knock out some Elden Seed stuff and be good to rock and roll. Did OBS just crash? Really? I just had everything working. Well, alright. So my cam decided to crap on me just out of nowhere. Nope. The stream is still working great. It's the camera. Alright, well, let's let's fix the camera, I guess. Let's see if we can do this without without having to cancel the stream. There we go. Alright. We're back in business. Had to just reset it, I guess. Man. Alright. So today we are continuing on the map build. Will you let me put just go ahead and do this. Swap it around. Alright, we are doing the map build today. So I did work a little past episode 1. Although I was streaming for 2 hours, I do really enjoy working on this, so I did work on it a little more. We're going to work on the eastern part over here. We're looking at specifically the Black Hills and Slaver's Bay. So, without further ado, I think I want to tackle Slaver's Shore more so than I want to tackle the Black Hills right now. So, but first, before I do any of that, in order to outline it, I'm going to have to... Aha! See, I got all these roadmaps and shit. Alright, so... let's do this. I guess... yeah. The best way to outline it is with the roads. So let's go ahead and put the roads in. Oh boy. You know, I wish Inkarnate, it's definitely not a bad thing, but I don't remember what my settings were. Well, I guess I can just click on it, right? I can just click on one. Yeah, okay, there we go. 1, 1. And what's the width in between? 1, 1, 2, and 3 as a square. 1, 1, 2, and 3 as a square. Alright, so 1, 1, layer 2, yeah. And then 2 as a square. Alright, now we're cooking with gas. Alright, so now we need to outline the road system here. Okay. Okay. I'll outline the Black Hills. Do I want to go ahead and split it into Grimhold? I guess I could. Might as well, right? Okay. Splitting into Grimhold. Alright. So, those are the major roadways that we're working with. Yeah, that's right. It does split here. Wait. And this runs through the Black Hills. Okay. Cool. Alright. So I guess what we'll do next, I could work on, I could do the small, I don't want to do the small roads right now. Nah, I don't want to do small roads right now. Alright, so we're going to do... So Slaver's Shore. Ooh, I still need to build out Pillage Rock. Alright. Let's do that while we're here, while we're looking at it. Oh yeah, we can use some roughness. No, no, no. Oh, no, it is random. Okay, cool. Let's just make it smooth then. Because Pillage Rock isn't supposed to be big. It's supposed to just be a rock, really. Foreground. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and bring this up too. So that may be important. All right. So Pillage Rock is up. Let's see here. Before we move on, I need to do this. Wait, is this not? Oh. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Aha. All right, cool. My vertical stream wasn't up for some reason. But now it is. All right, cool. Let me go ahead and drop out of that. All right. My vertical stream wasn't up for some reason. What the heck? Copy link. Paste. Alright, cool. Alright, alright, alright. Well, alright, so we got Pillage Rock done. We're not going to work on the Grim Mountains. Let's go ahead and knock out the Black Hills. Okay, so first I'm going to place the cities because then I can just work. I can work throughout within the cities. Let's see here. Okay. So, stamps. Let's make sure it's on the right layer because everything needs to be on layer 2 since my layer 1 is my old outline. We're doing symbols. So, let's see our options. Now, what do we want to make the bad symbols? Let's open the catalog. So, markers. So let's just look at markers in all of Inkarnate. See? No. This! There we go. Now we're getting into some menacing looking organizations. I actually really like that. Alright, so we gotta get a color. So, let's change the color. Let's just change the hue. So, Undivex are... They live in the Black Hills. Without going too much in, I mean, actually, I can go into the lore as much as I want. This is the whole point. They're black orcs is essentially what they are. Very Tolkien-y black orcs. Obviously different, but, you know, just I'm trying to help equate ideas of fantasy lore. Actually, I'll go purple. I like purple for it. Yeah, purple's kind of... Or bright green. Shadowmancers really fuck with green. Nah, purple. Alright. Well, that's going to be the capital city of that one. So I got to make this symbol as big as the capital city for Bond Veins. So, let's... smidge it up. No, no. What the flippity? I just want you to be the same size. That's all I want. I don't wanna make you bigger. Alright, cool. Boom goes the dynamite. Alright, and then let's see, the little cities we can do... Oh, hold on. My mom's texting me. Gotta respond to that. Alright. Okay, and then the smaller cities... Ooh, that was a hard choice because that one, there isn't really a... Could just do a circle. Could just do a solid circle. Or something like that. Well, I do know that they're gonna have... They're gonna have their own fortress. Kind of like that one. We need to go to circles first. I also need to know it's negative 76. Negative 75. Just so it's easier to remember. Yeah, I guess I'll do the solid circle. I guess I'll do... Fuck? No, circle. I guess I'm not really using that one. Because I don't want to necessarily make these bad, so I'm going to change that symbol. No. No, no, no. See, that's not going to work. I need to pick something that can be representative across the board. So you are not going to be it. You need to be able to do a high level and a low level. So do I go that? Or do I go this? I think I go this. Nah. Do I go that? Or do I go this? Do I go that? Or do I go this? That's kind of difficult. Okay. This one's perfect. This one's perfect for the capital. We're just going to go circles for the smaller ones. Delineate by color. Negative 75 here. Okay. Boom. So let's go. Yeah, I like that. The circle. Yeah. Okay. So, oh no, you're a fortress. Well, you know what? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just another. Now, I could have sworn there was another city. So you got the capital. No? I guess it is 3. 3's good enough. That's really all that matters. Not true, actually, because if we're talking about the lore, this over here is going to be a big problem for the forces in the Black Hills. Because over here, which is, you can see now, but I haven't developed the Grim Mountains yet. Over here in Briar Bog, down here, this is where the Undaiva killers are created. And they literally fight for this because this is a Bonvain controlled territory. Okay. So we are gonna put another. Oh crap! No, 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 no. We don't want this. We want this. Okay. I didn't reset it. Come on. I want you on layer 2. Jesus. Alright, we're just going to copy and paste ones that we already have. Okay. Kind of as it enters the Black Hills. Okay, I do need to flush out those mountains. I know there's a city there, so I don't need to map up more for that. Let's go ahead and fix this, because I don't like that symbol for these pirate cities. If you want to call them that. I guess they're pirates. But let's see here. I got this overlay up. It makes it look so wicked. Okay, so symbols. We kind of go with the squares for the good guys. We got to do something eccentric for the Mira, because they're kind of like elves. Maybe the elves are down here. That could be kind of representative of the 3 gods. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. Alright, so I don't need to worry about elves because it'll be easy. Let's look at maybe diamonds. I don't know. No, I don't like diamonds. I don't like diamonds. I think we'll stick with circle. Different color circle. Because you got the purple for the Black Hills. At least for now. I can always come back and later and change it and put actual symbols that I designed myself, which is probably what I will do. But or I could just do squares. Non-rounded squares, but squares. Shit. No, we're just gonna do this. And actually, instead of fucking around with that, I'm just gonna copy and paste. Paste it on Pillage Rock. But we want to change the hue. We want to change the color. So definitely not blue. Definitely not green. Well, what if I just set it as the basic color, which is kind of a brown? Yeah, there we go. Just do that. Okay. There is no capital. So you don't really have to worry about a capital. And we're not going to talk about what's in there yet. I'm actually currently in the process of writing a book about what happens in this area over here. Okay, so let's get rid of the overlay. There we go. Now let's get some work done. Okay. So Pillage Rock up here is still going to be a jungle. I'll come fix that later. No, hold on. I need the overlay just for a smidge longer. I need to match the terrain that I made. So let's go to stamps. Actually, no. Before we do that, because it just goes to the reset. I just want this. Ah, crap. That's not really what I wanted to do. Okay. Because this mountain range really comes through. Make sure that looks like it's a U. Access is supposed to be hard to get down here for the bad guys. Essentially, they're getting blocked in by the mountain, and there's a essentially barricade fortress that covers all of this. It's the current battleground. Okay. So that kind of delineates. I need to make the desert too. Let's see here. Kind of dispersed mountains to kind of separate the jungle and the desert. All right, I'm good with that. Let's go ahead and blind that. Okay, so the Black Hills. Let's see what stamps we got for Black Hills. Brown Hills. Rocky Hills, Hill Composites, Craggy Hills, Fantasy World Terrain. Here we go. No. Why do these look like black hills, but they're just regular hills? Is it because they're... Yeah, they take on the color that's beneath them. Okay, okay. So, let's go ahead and find a filter. Or find a world. Arid worlds. Rocky underground. Okay. Tar. It's not going to be tar. Not tar with bubbles. Let's see. Rocks and sand. Craters. Rocky. Oh, hold on. That's kind of cool. Huh. Okay. I don't think I want red sand. Glowing rocks and sand. Okay. I didn't know this was here. That's dope. That's definitely going in. Some of these brushes are gonna go in. Not for this spot. Ooh, maybe this one. Lava rocks and sand. No. They're called the Black Hills. Barren lands. Okay. Rocky, barren slate. Rocks. Rocky, barren brown. Let's see what the slate does. You gotta think of it like an infection, right? So this black area was the location of an infection done by the goddess or the god Mortem, right? Okay. So I didn't like that. Gotta lower the texture scale. Let's do it. Set it to 25. Yeah, I'm good with that. No, I'm good with the color. Because it kind of extends, it branches out like a plague. Oh, shouldn't have done all that at once. All right, because I know black ends here. Okay, and the black ends here. And it does seep into the mountains. Definitely seeps up into here. Okay. That's so bold. Like it doesn't... Alright, can I kind of... There we go. I think, yeah, we can kind of spruce it up a little bit. Interesting. I think that's okay. Just fix these edges. I think that's okay. Alright, let's put some hills in here. Come on, I don't want you over the city. That's just silly. Here's the thing too. The hills continue up. It's not like they're completely restricted to blackness. Why wouldn't the hills do that? I just don't like the way that looks. That's too much. Let's lower the density on this. Transform with height. No, placement. Density. Let's half that density and see the difference. I like that. I think that's perfect. That's enough. I gotta fix the under because it's so abrasive. But I like that. All right. So, and you know, might as well show the hills go up. All right. So let's fix the brush. So let's repair all this back to foreground. Now, the dark slate may have been too much. So let's wasteland. Let's do texture scale down to 10. There we go. Color's good. Let's set opacity at 0.75. All right. That's kind of perfect. It plagues the hills. It covers their territories. We can kind of smidge it down just a smidge everywhere. Kind of line it up. All right. Let's do this desert. First, we'll do the beach. Sand. All right, here we go. So they're gonna have a bright beach. Let me find the beach sands. Ooh, dunes. Orange. Oh, I like dunes. I like dunes. We're gonna go red dunes and red sand. Let's fucking go. I love that idea. That's just happening. I just made the decision. There's no changing it. And I say that as a joke because I change everything all the time. It's kind of my own internal joke that I have. All right. So let's give these fuckers a red beach. So you know what? This is a fantasy world, and we can really just make it whatever color we want. Hold on. Texture scale. Let's do it at 5. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let's go back to the catalog and do the red dunes. Dunes. I mean, there's a chance I don't like any of this, and I immediately change my mind. But this all is supposed to be desert. It's too... yeah, I don't like that. Oh, damn. Well, let's do this. Let's do yellow darkness and actually it should probably be the same texture as those. Yeah. Uh-oh. Alright, what sand are you? Okay. Cool. I definitely lowered this. I think this is the one. Yeah, I think this is the one. No. I mean, it might be, but it's significantly smaller. There we go. Alright, now let's do this. Let's do a bright desert. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see. Oh, is there no music playing? Uh-oh. That's not cool. Let's fix that. Oh, there is music playing. Okay, good. Maybe it was in between songs. Okay. Now I think we do. We need to blend this shit with everything else. Run it at 50%. Get it blended. Make it look good to go. Kind of seeps out there. Yeah, it's gonna seep out there. Seep out there. It's gonna seep out there. All right. Let's go back to this and do the same thing, because that kind of worked really well. It looks less rigid and more organic. Just a little bit, I guess. All right. Oh, that's not too shabby. It's not too shabby at all, actually. Happy with that. Huh. All right. So, all right, back to the map. Well, let's go ahead, because we got a bunch of mini roads that I gotta do to connect all this stuff. And I guess, do we want to start naming them right now? I mean, I have the names. I don't know how I want to put the names on it right now. All right. I mean, this is all mountains, but I'm not touching those mountains yet because that's all Grim. And the Grim Mountains are hella massive. Let's go ahead and put this city over here. Okay. Money. Yeah, let's connect the roads now. Let's get some roads in. Alright, so routes. Go dots for the small ones. Dots and circles. I think a brown would actually be pretty dope. Let's get like a dark brown. Dark, but not too dark. Okay. Alright. And then... oh, I actually like that a lot. Okay. These are like unimproved roads. Okay. That one might not be so visible. I might need to change the color. I need to go lighter or darker. Let's try lighter. Because they're kind of perfect for the desert, but I don't know that this is the right color for these roads. I would like all the roads to be the same damn color. But again, we don't always get what we want. Okay. I dig it. Go ahead and rebuild this. An improved road. And this unimproved road. Alright. I know we have two roads. We have an unimproved road here. Yeah, see, this light, I'm not going to be able to see on the generic map. Oh, well, hold on. Maybe if I make them bigger. Let's try 1.5. No, it's got to be 1. Chip. That's acceptable. I like that. Okay. All right. So let's just go ahead and reconnect these. Yeah. Yeah, I can dig that. I can dig that. Yeah, so this route goes through the mountains up to here. And that's the backwards route. But there is a direct here to avoid the wood mara in the trees. Okay. All right. I am going to hit the pause button. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go use the restroom and refill my coffee. Let's do it. Okay. So, let's take a look at what we've done so far. I mean, there's a lot of work to be done, but this isn't half bad. I'm not upset about this. I need to clean up a lot. I need to add the farms. The farms are kind of hard to add. I think I'm gonna have to do my own stamp for that, because I don't really have a good stamp in Inkarnate that I like. But yeah, the generic outline of the landscape of Meridia. All right, so now we got to get a little more deliberate. So, like we did up here with Dead Bear Island. So what I'm going to do is I am going to focus on the area of the crystalline capital and this marsh right here. Okay, let's make this marsh look dope. This is gonna be hard. Marsh, what does it say? Marshmallow stick. Swamp. Alright. Well, what is this? I don't even know what this is. I don't know what that looks like. That's definitely not something that I'm looking to do. Nah. Let's do some trees. Alright. So what do these swamp trees look like? Bright green. Nah. These swamp trees. Aha, now these I can get behind. So I can extend the forest with these trees. Which isn't right at all, because none of my other trees... This is why I didn't choose these trees. I forgot. I forgot! Alright. Alright, let's just go to trees. Because we want top down for this map. When we zoom in, obviously we can get wicked and wild with it. But we want to be top down. Let's see. Gnarled trees. Gnarled trees might actually not be bad. Bonsai trees. Bamboo tree. Giant trees, no. Could do creepy pine trees. Let's see what that looks like. Let's make you small. See, transform. No, I don't need to do that. I just need to scale it. Or maybe I should probably click on one of the old ones and see what it is. Stamp scale 5. Okay. Where are you? There you are. What the fuck? Why aren't you... What about density? Is there no... Oh, okay. This isn't a... That's actually kind of annoying. It's not a persistent stamp. But it'll get her done. Actually, this is pretty good. I actually kind of like this. Kind of. Now, does that look marshy? Swampy. I think I might. I dig the trees. I think the trees are fine. I don't think the trees are an issue. But let's work on the foreground. This needs to be 1. I don't need opacity for that. Because it's all underneath the trees. Oh, the water, bro. That's what it is. I also need to do the water. There we go. All right. Okay. Like that. Big landscape items that affect the game in lore. I think we've done all that. Now, I kind of do need to continue this mountain range a little bit. But I think they're going to be hills. So let's add some more hills in here, cuz the hills are what separates Why is this a 0? Wait a second. What is happening? I don't understand. What is that? I don't understand. I'm using a stamp. I don't understand. Stamp scale, layer, no rotation, no blur, no shadow, random angle off. Why am I on fill? I'm not trying to fill. No, I definitely want density at 50. I don't know why it's giving me... It's giving me this brush to do a stamp. Oh, shit. Hold on. Why didn't it do that over here? Did I use a different hill? No. Maybe I need to make it a little smaller. I don't know how I got here. But... But that's okay. I can live with that. That's good. I don't know why it weirdly did not do that over here. But we need the hills for the water flow to make sense. So that just looks janky. I don't like that. I need to make this a forest, and I need to maybe add hills to it. I don't know about adding hills to the forest, but I do need to make this portion a forest. And then a forest over here. Which could be a continuation of the swamp. Creative decisions. That will change later because that's all I do is change my mind. So, well, first off, let's get some hills around. Nope. Kind of around that spots, those spots to kind of give some depth. Let's see. Forests can't be the same as the silver forest, but it can be relatively similar. And I guess let's just go ahead and extend out the Black Hills a smidge. I don't like it looking like a straight line like that, though. There we go. Keep it a little hilly. Okay. Let's build the forest. Catalog. So these are what I use for the silver forest. The silver forest operates off the world tree. So we need different trees. Snow pine. I like pines. Okay, yeah. We'll go. What is that? Is this because of random stamps? No, this is not because of random stamps. I am so confused as to like what is happening right now. With my stamps. But I digress. We'll figure it out. Okay, area. Okay, yeah, see why. What if I just want to put the tree wherever the frig I want? I don't want to area fill. That's fine. All right. No, it's not fine. It's not fine. You're doing it too. Okay. I'm not cool with that. Something happened with the settings. What the hell did I set up, fix with the settings? Okay, let's fix this. I did something with the brush. I had to have. Let's go ahead and save this first before we get too crazy. Okay. Here's the problem. I don't know what I did to the settings. Like, nothing changed. Alright, we're just gonna save it. We're gonna back out of it. We're gonna come back in it. And then hopefully it's fixed. If it's not, then I think we gotta do some research. Which is okay. It's totally okay if we gotta do that. But we're gonna back out and come back in. First I want to hide that. Turn to your maps. Okay. Alright, reopening the map. Let's see what we got now. Okay. Go back over to our stamps. Okay, now it seems like they're working like they're supposed to. Yeah, that was a weird setting that I did not make. I might have accidentally hit a button, but I don't think I made that setting. And that's okay. We'll fix ourselves. Let's, we gotta go all the way to all the Inkarnate map. Trees. Where's the pine? We want snowy pine. We want a regular pine. Okay, change the density. Funny how just turning things on and off works. Oh! No, I just figured out what it was. It's the area fill, size area fill. I was messing with it because of the density bar. Huh. Well, we know why it stopped working. Oh. Whoopsies. It is on the wrong layer. I gotta put it on layer 2. Layer 1 has the backdrop. Okay. Oh, that density's trash. We are gonna fix the background, or the foreground, excuse me, underneath the trees. That will not be difficult. But we'll do that after we drop the pines. Okay. Now let's get the foreground. Open the catalog. Alright, let's see if it's easy and they have a good one that's just underneath 4. Ah, look at that. I love that. I love that. That's perfect. Alright, so with that, we're gonna go to the advanced settings. We gotta drop the texture scale just because how scaled this map is. What I'm really excited about is getting into the smaller maps, like zooming into, you know, Saphirion down here, you know, and going into what the Crystal Crater Lake actually looks like in the epicenter for the seed stones. Brush size. So let's lower the brush size to a 10. Oh. Well, I guess we might need to get rid of the snowy topped ones because as I'm looking at it, it might not make sense. It might not make great sense. That's a bad looking forest. It's a terrible, terrible forest. This is why we do this. Rinse and repeat. Yeah, not a fan. I do like the pine. I think we're going to stick with the pine trees, but I do not like the snowy pines because the kind of snow line. Now, I like the snowy pines at the base, so we'll keep that. So I'll actually re-put those at the base. Looks like it's kind of fitting. am surprised about the density. I've had to turn all the densities down, but it seems like this one I don't have to. And then let's go ahead and fill her in with the regular pine. Now we don't want this to push into the farmland because there's farmland north of this this wood. All this is farmland. All right. Yeah, the forest is going to push all the way up against the road. This mining town is just a... Yeah, this is a mining town right here. You can see I put the mine right there. Okay. Now that actually doesn't look too shabby. Now what I can do is go back and incorporate a few more of these trees to kind of signify the end of the snow line, which is good. All right, now let's go back. That's way better. Rinse and repeat. Try again. Let's look at the... Let's see if there's any floors that I particularly enjoy. So the forest floor looks dope. And I think they got different colors for them. Yeah, they do. So let's go. Let's see what this one does. Let's go. Probably need to scale it down like I have with all the others. Because the snowy ones, because there's a line of snow, I'm going to have to... Yeah. I have to scale that down. Because there's a line of snow, I'm going to have to do a snow texture. Let's drop this down to 10. Alright. So for those of you just joining, I'm working on Project Spirit. It is the game universe for the tabletop and video game I am designing. The tabletop game is designed, and I'm working on the playtest booklet, and obviously, making better products for use. And then I'm in school for the video game. Snow-covered forest floor. That is exactly what we needed. Thank you, Inkarnate, for just having that in. Alright. I'm happy with that. That actually looks pretty good. Okay. Now farms. We have to represent the farms. I think I'm gonna have to find a... Oh, you know what? We need to put the shrine here. This lake. Where's this shrine? Let's go ahead and do that. I think I'm gonna have to find... I'm gonna have to make my own stamp, and that's okay. I have no problem making my own stamp. That's interesting. Shrines. There's nothing in the shrines that I enjoyed. A lot of this stuff will get replaced by my own assets, but for the sake of playtesting and for the sake of pushing further the game, using pre-built assets is what we're going to go with for now. And the cool thing is every asset that's in this game, or in Inkarnate, if you don't know about Inkarnate, the map building software, every asset is replaceable. So I can delete it and put my own assets there, which is inevitably the future of what I'm working on once we open the game studio. All right, I want it's and it. The shrine is a tree in that lake, so let's just see if they got any mystical looking trees or trees that I can make look mystical. Let's see. Fey Forest. I mean, that's cool and all. We're gonna have stuff like this in the game and in the lore, like very colorful, very magical spaces, but they're extremely rare. Should we just put a decorated Christmas tree there? Heart-shaped trees. It's got to be some sort of uniqueness to the tree. Okay, so here we go. Well, it's definitely not a giant mushroom tree. Um, hmm. Yeah, I'm not happy with any of these. I'm gonna have to divine my own asset for that. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, well, hold on. Hold up. Colors. Colors are good. Okay. I'm happy with that. Boom. Shakalaka. Okay. So, what's next? I say that like I don't already know. The farming we will do in the next session because I'm gonna have that ready. You know what? We're gonna give farming one more shot. We're gonna give it one more shot. There might be a way to do it that I'm satisfied with the assets in this game. All right. Oh, well, hold up. My dog is making noises. I might have to move her. Um, can I shape fill? I guess they're gonna be. Well, what? What if I do that? What if I do that? Hold on. Hold on. One. You just want to do one at a time. Texture scale. 50. No. One. No, that's two. Maybe. Five. All right, we'll try five. All right. Yeah, see, that doesn't capture. I have to make it too small. I think I just got to go with colors because that's what I did last time. I just did different colors. So like brown grass, brown grass, green grass, but a lighter brown and a brighter green. Okay, well, let's see what the wheat field looks like. Maybe that's it. Okay, not saying that that was not the right scale or nothing, but the colors. You kind of get it. Okay. So let's do this then. Um, we need. Let's go here. Um, let's just see what it looks like. Apply. Hmm. That's not too bad. Can I shadow it or outline it? Let's see if I can outline it. Oh no, it's a paint texture. Can't outline it. specifically, but let's see. Fence, wooden fence. Now, why are you so... Why can't I see you? Is it because of the scale? No, I'm not blurring it. There's no telling what the fuck that is, so that's not gonna work. Okay, cool. So let's fix this. Let's crap. That's not what I want to do. Where is... I need to bookmark some of these things. Where's just the base generic one? I think it's this one. Definitely don't want to fuck up any other region. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. So, farmland. I'm happy with that. Let's go to a 5. All right. And then let's see if this works. I don't know if it's going to work, but it might. Oh, no. Too big. Oh. Scale 15. Hmm. Mm-mm. No, that doesn't work. I mean, it could work, but I don't like it. Like, yeah, I'm gonna have to do my own assets for the farm. That's okay. Not a problem. All right, so now what I want to do is we're gonna jump into the Grim Mountains. And I think I need to shape it like I shaped it last time. Yeah, I need to shape it like I shaped it last time. All right. Why is... Why can't I go to my fucking object? Oh, there we go. Opacity. I think I had it set at 7.5, right? That might be a little too much. Yeah, I had it at 0.5. Okay. So let's sculpt the Grim Mountains. Alright. Now this is the fun brain dead part where we just sculpt stuff. I do enjoy this part of the gig. And because I tried a couple different ways of sculpting this. The original map is done in PowerPoint, but PowerPoint is not as user-friendly as this is. Oh, this is Briar Bog. This is going to be the next pain in the ass to work on. And you know what? I made the decision that I don't need to do the rivers. I will just cut it after I fill it. So, let's do that. So let's just sculpt the outside. We'll come back and that Briar Bog's gonna be a bitch. See? Look at me. Look at me. I'm cutting because of the I'm cutting because of the rivers, but I need to not cut because of the rivers. I need to outline the outer portion. Oh, fuck. One more again. And then I can fix Briar Bog when I come back to it. But we got to get the entire landmass done. I found that to work best because I redid what you've already seen about 3 or 4 times off camera. Just because I didn't like some of the methods I was using. Alright. And I can kind of follow. Now, what I will say about first building this map in PowerPoint, or not PowerPoint, in Photoshop, I might have said PowerPoint earlier too, but I definitely meant Photoshop, is the way the terrain is formed. The way I did it actually was using a cloud tool and making the clouds look like land masses. That was the original technique that I used. But once it's built, like it created all these rugged lines, and so I make it look like a real terrain. It turned out pretty good, but like I said, that platform isn't extremely conducive for continuous tampering. Not as easily as this. Okay. Yeah, we'll just come around. I think we'll do the cutoff here. Yeah, we'll do the cutoff here for this landmass. So kind of what I'm doing is I'm doing section by section. That's really how my brain works. I can't like do all the outline and then all the terrain work and all that. Like my brain doesn't stay entertained that way. So if that's how you stay entertained, I'm sorry. That's not really what we're going to be doing here. We're going to do section by section. And a lot of this, because most of this is the Grim Mountains, a lot of this is going to be easy to do. Because the entire mountain range is here. Oh, is there a music going still? Why? That's you know, that's starting to frustrate me. The music is just dying. It's like disappearing. And I don't know why. Well. Okay. I know why. That's because I have a lovely wife who's stealing it from me. Let me tell her to leave the music alone. Okay. Sorry about that. I didn't realize the music got killed. My wife must be on her way home from the store. Okay. All right. We are not doing the rivers. We'll cut that out later. Because I'm changing the rivers anyways to make them look more natural. Like, there's nothing natural about this fucking river. Nothing about it looks natural. And you can kind of see what I did with the farming aspect. You know, I like that more. So, I think I just gotta find that stamp from my Photoshop and transport it into Inkarnate, and then I'll just stamp that shit on. We'll be good to go. My first novel, I'm actually thinking right now I may change it. Right now, my first novel is actually set in Moonvale and Grimhold. I started work on it, got a couple chapters in, and now I think I'm going to redo the whole thing. It was a good exercise, but the storytelling, as compelling as it could be, the story I was telling and the way I was telling it just wasn't right. So I'm gonna go back to the chopping block and go back to the actual story and make it right. It was a lot of this, then that, or not this and that. It was saying a lot of this happened, and a lot of this happened, and a lot of this happened. And a lot of the first book, I was trying to explain a lot of the lore, but it's hard to do without, you know, it's hard to do while keeping it within the story. To kind of explain the world around the characters. And I think I was trying to tell too much, and most of all that I was telling wasn't even part of the main story arc. So I'm back to the drawing board with that one, baby. But it will be the same story. It introduces another race. It'll explain a lot of things as to how the world works, which is what really matters. Figuring out how the world works. Okay. Get this around here. Okay. Alright. We got the Grim Mountains outlined. Now we gotta fill her in. And once we fill her in, I think we're gonna call it a day. We made some good progress. Okay. So let's get rid of that. Change our brush size to 5. Okay. And come back around with the 5. So the 5 I found, or you're using it at size 5 at this point in the sculpting. It's big enough to cover a large area, and it is small enough to fill the crevices without messing up the entire outline. You know, if the brush was bigger, then I wouldn't be able to fit it in small places. 5 is the magic size for this current map to do the inner outline. Because once I do that, then I pretty much just go to 100 or whatever size fits within the space that I'm working and just fill it up with a few clicks. I'm sure there's a way I can fill it. I don't know if there actually is. I'm not an Inkarnate expert. I just use it to the capabilities that I have. So I'm sure there's better ways, but nonetheless. Alrighty. Start following it around here. Yeah, might as well just go ahead and fill that in. Keep going around. Oh, I don't want to do that. Sorry, I was messing with buttons. Okay. Come back up here, fill her in. Let's do it from top down. It's a lot easier to do with a mouse from top down, I think. Alright, I'm filling this island. I might need to go to a small brush for that. Actually, no, I'll just leave that. Alright, now let's go to 50. Oop. See? 50 was a little too big. Let's go to 25. Started fucking with the landscape edges. back to that with a smaller brush. Okay. Yeah, the first book's gonna be about the Grim Mountains. I'm very excited to finish writing it. But like I said, I have to take it into another direction. I mean, fuck, honestly, I'll just leave it like that. Some of those smaller inlets, kind of dope. All right. Well, I think we reached a pretty good stopping point. We filled in important areas for the most part in Meridia. Now we're going into the Grim Mountains, and next session we will fill out the Grim Mountains, and you know, we got to continue to do the whole world. And so far, the fun part is the lore-wise, all this is the only developed areas, which I'll be able to explain later. But that's it for today. That's all we're gonna do, I think. Well, let me go ahead and save this. The rest of my day is schoolwork, game development. All right. Well, everybody, I appreciate you hanging out, and I appreciate you checking out Project Spirit and the game that I'm developing. So I hope everybody has a wonderful day and a wonderful rest of your week. I may be streaming. Well, I will be streaming again this week, but not Project Spirit. Most likely will be a new RPG, I think. But yeah, have a great day, everybody.